Patriots, this is wild. People are saying that Jake Paul lost hundreds of millions of dollars on the fight that he was supposed to win. But that Anthony Joshua went against the tongue sign script and pounded him out. And what happened? Look at what happened. Anthony Joshua allegedly, kind of suspiciously, was involved in an accident that almost took his life. It took the life of 2 other people. So a lot of people are questioning what is going on.
Breaking news instantly shook social media as a fresh rumor surged online. Jake Paul was suddenly thrust into the spotlight, and the moment his name appeared alongside Anthony Joshua's, the internet went into full meltdown. Fans, critics, and commentators dissected every detail, treating the story like a real-time investigation, questioning what was happening privately, why the timing felt so volatile, and whether money, influence, and boxing politics had combined into a perfect storm.
Really created a perfect storm.
What's
going on?
What's up, Floyd?
I can have what I want.
What you mean with the camera? Oh, you got camera too. So who you supposed to be? I'm just working, fam.
What happened? You're not tough anymore since your loss? What happened since your loss? Yo, we gonna bust him up, guys?
I told you to put that.
Yo, let's bust him up. Where you running, Jake? Where you going since your fight? Since you lost? What's up, Jake? Where you going, Jake?
Interview. What pushed this beyond typical celebrity chatter was the introduction of official law enforcement terminology. The moment federal authorities and a celebrity property were mentioned together, rational thinking faded and speculation took over. Jake Paul quickly became the focus of a narrative where his silence was interpreted as more powerful than any public response.
Calabasas confirmed that Jake Paul's home was being raided by the FBI. News station helicopters got footage and pictures of Jake Paul's house being raided.
Oh, they taking his guns and stuff. So there's got to be something gun related. Like, damn. Well, that's a sticky situation right there.
Photos show the FBI SWAT team seizing guns, several guns. According to the local ABC station, the weapons included a long gun that was next to the hot tub in the backyard. This search is part of an ongoing investigation, and no arrests have been made.
Claims of an FBI search of Jake Paul's Calabasas residence spread with the intensity of a movie preview, filled with imagined scenes of helicopters, agents, warrants, and tactical gear, yet almost no verified context. That lack of confirmed information allowed the internet to connect past headlines, earlier controversies, and unresolved suspicions.
And this is Jake Paul's house. It got raided by the FBI. What could this guy be possibly into now?
Connect outside of YouTube. Twitter was buzzing with photos and videos of SWAT teams at Jake Paul's house yesterday. And no, they are not fake. The FBI and a SWAT team showed up at Jake Paul's house with a search warrant. The search began at 6 a.m. in connection with an ongoing investigation, according to FBI spokeswoman Laura I. Miller. Jake was not at home at the time. Unfortunately for T channels and everyone else that wants to know the scoop, the judge sealed the search warrant affidavit, so we don't actually know too much about why Jake Paul's...
When officials did not publicly clarify the purpose of the investigation, online discussion turned speculation into entertainment. Jake Paul is rarely treated as a standard athlete. Instead, he is viewed as an ongoing storyline, where every update is framed as the next major twist rather than a separate legal or...
Any thoughts on AJ and the families?
Yeah, it's all prayers and blessings for Cena and Lots and Anthony, and I've kept them in my prayers. And it's such a tragic situation that we don't wish upon anybody. And I'm sending love to all of them and keeping them in our prayers. And I think everybody else should do the same. And we have so much love, and things are so much bigger than boxing and living life. And we're just all blessed to be here, and we all have to be grateful for that because you never know what's next.
Conversation drifted from boxing news into something closer to myth. Jake Paul's career already exists between legitimate competition and entertainment branding, and renewed accusations about controlled fights, protected matchmaking, and business-first decisions reignited doubts that skeptical fans have been holding onto for years.
And when you lose hundreds of millions of dollars, people do not take it too kindly, and I can see the Vegas odds. If they're saying, look, he wins, he always wins, it's going to happen in the 6th round. But no, Anthony Joshua said, not on my clock. I'm going to break his jaw in two. Two, Johnny. Make it 2, Utah. Make it 2. What do you guys think about this? I don't know. Is this conspiracy theory? Is there some truth to it? I don't know. But it does seem pretty suspicious that it happened so soon after.
The alleged fleeing narrative intensified once Anthony Joshua's name entered the discussion. Joshua represents the unforgiving reality of elite heavyweight boxing, shaped by genuine danger and consequences. when his reputation is linked to Jake Paul's. The debate shifts from hype to credibility, physical reality, and survival, making any unexpected outcome feel suspicious by default.
You know, for me, in my opinion, I think it's scripted a little bit because, you know, of the weight difference, and, you know, Joshua is a former, you know, champion. And also, you know, he's current, he's active, you know, and this is going to be the first time that we see Paul, you know, fighting an active fighter. You know what I mean? We seen the Mike Tyson, that was all fun, that was cute, you know what I'm saying? It's fun and games and stuff, but now you're dealing with a real professional, you know, and so we'll see how it ends up you know, like I said, I think it's scripted.
At the same time, others argue that chaos does not require secret agreements, promotional influence, timing. An opponent selection alone can shape narratives without written scripts. Jake Paul's defenders stress that he trains seriously, steps into the ring, and accepts real risk. Something most online personalities would never.
Jake would have won. Everyone would have known it was rigged. He couldn't win that fight. So he said, let me get to round 5. Let me get there, because if I can get there, then everyone can make money. And the second round 4 hit, Anthony was ready. It was so obvious. It's so gross to me that I participated in this because I wanted to see him get knocked out. And that's exactly what he knows to be true. Most people want to see him get knocked out.
When the debate eventually hardened because both sides held partial truths, Jake Paul is undeniably a trained boxer and undeniably a carefully managed brand. Once the public labels a fighter as marketing-driven first, every punch, reaction, and performance is viewed through that lens.
I heard a lot of people saying, congratulations to Jake Paul for being brave to step in the ring with Anthony Joshua. Not many people will want to step in the ring with Anthony Joshua. Let me tell you something. If someone paid me $80 million to fight Anthony Joshua, I'm stepping in there tomorrow, right? No training, no nothing. I'm leaving straight from work. I fly to Miami and I'll get my jaw broken for $80 million, no problem. And I'm sure there will be millions.
The fight failed to deliver the decisive outcome many viewers expected. Disappointment turned into certainty. That certainty evolved into accusations of scripting, secret plans, and prearranged results. Because it is emotionally easier to believe in manipulation than to accept that real fights often produce uneven and unsatisfying.
He's going to get a load of money to knock Jake Paul's spark out. That's it, mate. I want to see him get chin. I do. And if we're going to get paid fortune for the pleasure, sign me up. That's it. That's it. I mean, I'm kind of past the days of trying to spin it to you. Better off saying to the like, why are you doing this? For the money and for the giggles. That's really what it is. But I said to him, this ain't magic, mate. This guy could take your head off your shoulder.